Little talk about how we put up our 8 by 12 Grandio greenhouse. All this needs to be pulled out. It was the last of our winter, late spring greens that we grow. But I got to tell my buddy Allie how this works. There's 4 bolts under this frame. You can't even see them. There's like one here, one there, one there, and then one over here. I'm talking about this frame. It's the outside frame right here. So what we did is we took rototiller and we tilled out an extra few feet around the 8 by 12 footprint. And then we knew we were going to have these beds inside to grow in. So we amended the soil with mushroom soil, 10 by 10, 10, 10, and some lime. Worked it in real good. And then we set this frame square to this bed and then dug the holes where the bolts go. We made some marks on the 4 of them, 2 on each side. And I think if the bolts were 18 inches, we dug a little longer than that, maybe 2 foot. And then removed the frame off of the footprint, dug it out good, then put the frame back on, dropped the bolts in the hole, open hole, and poured dry concrete out of a bag into the holes about maybe 2/3 of the way up, and then filled the rest with water. And we come out the next day. These rocks are just from our garden. We needed some place to put them. And he come out the next day and it's totally set. And we built the back section and the front section in our garage on the concrete floor, so we know it would be nice and level and square. And then brought them out. And then what you do then is you have to attach the back with the center pole, the side struts to the front. And then the joy begins of putting all the panels, sliding all the panels. You have to do these side ones first, and then slide up the roof, and then slide this piece all the way across as you go to hold up the panels. Auto window, manual windows. But to talk about the layout, we put these stones inside here, pavers, to keep the heat from the day. And we also put these water tanks in. And this one we added a spigot to, so we could, in the wintertime, when the hydrants shut down, we can fill buckets and water our salad greens. We added foil, reflector foil, on the east side, northeast side, to reflect the sun. The sun comes in like at that angle, so it bounces back off this foil back into the greenhouse. The stones hold the heat, the water tanks hold the heat. It's called a sink, a heat sink. So at night when you lose your sun, the temperatures start dropping, it holds some heat. It doesn't freeze hard in here. Right now, it looks like it's about 110 degrees with the 2 manual windows wide open. But there's not much to it. It really isn't much to it. Get the 2 end pieces built right. Like I said, that direction's south for us. So that's where we get most of our heat. Sun comes across. You know, we get pretty much full sun on this greenhouse. But it's good. I like it. It did come through the first time. These panels weren't protected. with a sunscreen, and they all cracked and we had to replace them, and that was a bear. But we got it done. And that's about it. Grandio greenhouse. Good luck, Allie.